Hello, and thank you for joining this professional development session about addressing some issues and concerns through a teacher leader initiative. The purpose of today's professional development session is to discuss and analyze some issues and concerns that have been brought up at Oaks Elementary School. We're then going to discuss some strategies and barriers to creating solutions for this, and finalize things with action steps that we're currently going to take and resources that we will need. Throughout the session, there will be some opportunities to break out and discuss with our groups to kind of reflect on where we are in the process. So our first concern that was addressed or brought up at Oaks Elementary School is our current RTI system. So our current system is only tiered for small populations of students, while in the past it has been tiered for all students. So we are currently using a model where most students stay in their homeroom, and differentiation is just provided by the homeroom teacher to each of those sets of students, while the most needy of students are then pulled out. But only a very small portion of the population is able to be helped using this strategy. And currently, most of the students who are being pulled for this are students who have already been identified as having a learning disability or have an IEP. So our students who don't qualify for IEPs but are very low and struggling learners are not receiving as much support as they potentially could be if things were modeled a little bit differently. We also had a lot of curriculum changes. So that's our second concern. This year has brought many curriculum changes. We adopted a new ELA program, and not that this has not, this isn't new to our school or any school, but this year the changes are very vast, and also we're feeling like they're slightly disorganized in communication between the curriculum and instruction team and teachers in the classroom. The communication is confusing, broken up, and a lot of times teachers are receiving directives for lessons that have already been taught. So they're saying like, oh, hey, when you get to unit 2, you can skip lesson 4 and make sure you add such and such a resources to lesson 7. And we're like, okay, well, the teachers are saying they're actually already on unit 3. So those were things like the directives are coming, too far beyond the instruction. So we're going to do our first breakout session. If you could just scan that QR code up in the top corner, it's going to take you to a Google form. We're going to prioritize our issues and concerns. So which of these two should we really be addressing? So are you feeling that the RTI model or the curriculum changes and the directives and communication would be the second? So fill that out. All right. So some potential strategies for resolving these issues. We're thinking about, have each grade level general education teacher teach a tiered module. Then the students will then rotate each module, but they'll be doing it on their grouped tiered level. So each teacher, when they create a module, will be able to differentiate that particular content for each group that they receive. So, if they have lower